Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2.
Yep.
All right.
Bear River High School Sports is a presentation of 104.9 The Ranch and CashValleyDaily.com. Brought to you by Adams Wealth Advisors, McDonald's, Castelite, Academy Mortgage, Bob's Body Shop, Central Milling, Greer's Hardware, Gem Electric, Kent's Market, Golden Spike Electric, Mike Knorr Plumbing, Post Consumer Brand Cereals, Levitt Group of Northern Utah, Advanced Integrated Systems, Yes Printing, Rudd Funeral Home, IFA Country Store, Riverside Corner Sinclair, and CashValleyDaily.com. Now it's time for the Bear River Bears on 104.9 The Ranch.
Welcome inside Memorial Gymnasium tonight as the Bear River Bears are home for a huge matchup against the visiting Skyview Bobcats. Joining me tonight on the broadcast, as always, is Josh Tyre, providing the latest and greatest stats and analysis. Josh, welcome to the game tonight.
Hey, thanks, Trent. It's good to be here. It's going to be a good night. I have a good feeling about it tonight.
Tonight's pregame show is sponsored by Kent's Market. Kent's Market in Tremont was named silver medalist in Best of Northern Utah for grocery store, donuts, and catering. Thank you to Kent's Market. Tonight's game is being powered by Adams Wealth Advisors. Adams Wealth Advisors puts clients first under any circumstance. Visit AdamsWealthAdvisors.com. Again, tonight's broadcast is being streamed, audio only, at CashValleyDaily.com. You can also find us on 104.9 The Ranch and on the Ranch app. Also, you can find audio only at MaxPreps.com under the Bear River Bears home basketball page. Again, this is a big one tonight. The Bears coming off a big win last week. They've had a week off, well, a week and a day since last Thursday as they beat the Green Canyon Wolves to go to 2-3 in region play. That was a big win for the Bears, much needed. They beat the Wolves 54-41 on the road. And Skyview comes in here with an undefeated region mark at 5-0. They have not lost a region game, and overall on the season they find themselves with a 15-win to 2-loss record as the Bears come into this game overall record at 11-6. So, Josh, real quickly, a few key takeaways from the game at Green Canyon.
Well, I think the big thing is for the first time, and I would say all region, the Bears offense looked somewhat like its old self. It looked like it was back to operating the way that we are accustomed to seeing. It looked like it operated more smoothly. The other big thing was Garrick Marble getting involved in the first time in a region game this year. and just the dynamic that he brings to the Bears offense and allowing the Bears to do so many different things and give opponents so many different looks because he can not only score but then dish it outside and find the open guys. So those were some big takeaways from the game and some good things to see ending the first half of region play.
Some of the key stats from that game for the Bears: Kyver Jensen scores 13 points, Bridger Barfus 11, and Garrick Marble 10. Those are your three guys, Josh, that on the season overall all average over 10 points per game. But some interesting stats that I looked up from that game: number one, Denver Reese ends up having 5 assists and 4 rebounds in that game. Some things that we haven't necessarily been seeing him do. We know that he can spot up, he can shoot the ball, but we haven't seen him much as a facilitator. So to see him have 5 assists and 4 rebounds, that's big for the Bears. We need his senior leadership. We need him to make some more plays, whether it's on the dribble penetration or what have you. But the other key stat I thought was Jace Roberts came in and pulled down 8 rebounds for the Bears. He hasn't been a big rebounder for us, maybe 3 or 4 a game, but for him to pull down 8 boards, that was a big stat as well.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely. And I think you also got to look at, guys like Jace Roberts, Owen Olson, who stepped up, played big defensively. A lot of things that were done really well in that Green Canyon game that don't show up in the stat sheet at all. So it was a good overall performance, and you're going to need that exact same performance, if not a little bit better, here tonight against Skyview.
Yeah, another key stat from that game, not necessarily that game, but we've seen Owen Olson handle the ball a little bit more for the Bears as far as from the point guard standpoint, and he actually leads the team in assist-to-turnover ratio. So he's doing a good job of protecting the ball. It's allowing Kyver Jensen to play a little bit more off-ball and get a little more involved in the offense instead of having to create plays for himself all the time. Moving over to the Skyview Bobcats. Their last game was a big win, 67-53 at home versus a good Mountain Crest team, where Tanner Davis scores 17 points, Carter Davis, his brother, scores 21 points, and Logan Deal scores 19 points. This is kind of a three-headed monster for Skyview. Josh, this is a game where all three of them can't score in those quantities.
Oh, absolutely not. When you start looking at players and their scoring ability in region, there's 8 players currently who are averaging 12 points or more, and Skyview has 3 of them between the 2 Davis boys and Logan Deal. So Tanner Davis, I believe it's Tanner, he's averaging just over 15.8 in region. And then both Deal and, is it Carter Davis? Mm-hmm. They're averaging 14.4 points a game. So that's a lot to handle for a defense. The good thing for the Bears, through the first half of region play, 4 of the 5 opponents you held under their average scoring, including Skyview. You actually held them about 5 points out of their average scoring. So your defense has the ability to stop guys. It's going to be whether or not the offense has the ability to keep pace with people.
You're listening to the Kent's Market pregame show. Kent's Market in Tremonton was named silver medalist in Best of Northern Utah for grocery store donuts and catering. We're going to take a quick break here on the pregame show, and we'll be back for some more keys to tonight's matchup against the Bobcats. We've got about 6 minutes before we do national anthem and tip time, so we'll take a short break, and we'll be back on 104.9 The Ranch, your home for Bear River Bears basketball.
Thinking about purchasing or refinancing a home? Academy Mortgage in Tremonton is your first choice home loan lender. We will provide a customized solution for you at competitive rates. No middleman, no hassle, and no surprises. Academy Mortgage, a name you can trust. Corporate NMLS 3113, Equal Housing Lender.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed. You may not have heard of us, but chances are you've used our product or have enjoyed artisan breads made from our organic flour products. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collingston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
Don't get caught without power to your home or business. This is Tyler with Golden Spike Electric. We offer Generac backup generators to keep your home or business warm, avoiding frozen pipes, loss of valuable food, or even a flooded basement. Contact Golden Spike Electric so you'll never be without power again. Golden Spike Electric and Generac.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
This is Greg Madsen. A few years ago, my wife of 37 years, Sherry, passed away from cancer. Red Funeral Home was amazing when it came to taking care of my family's needs. If you're in that situation, contact Red Funeral Home. Let Joe and Josh Rudd serve your family in your time of need.
with the Levitt Group of Northern Utah. So you're looking for new insurance for your car or your home. Where do you start? You could ask someone you can trust, like your local Utah Bear River Mutual independent agent. At the Levitt Group of Northern Utah, we treat you like a person, not just a policy. Call us today at 695-2300.
The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
Need some hot food so you're not rude, or a little something sweet to get you back on the street, or antacid to be placid, or an energy drink to help you think. Get to Riverside Corner Sinclair to fuel your vehicle and fuel you. Nobody leaves Riverside Corner hungry.
Welcome back, Bears fans. Big home game tonight for the Bears as they open up the second half of region play with the top-ranked team in the region right now in the Skyview Bobcats. They are undefeated, 5-0 in region play, and the Bears come in at 2-3. Again, this is huge for the Bears, Josh, where we get now Skyview and Ridgeline at home to open up the second half of region play. Boy, if you can find a way to win this one and get some momentum going into Tuesday night against Ridgeline, all of a sudden this region record of 2-3 doesn't look so bad after all.
No, absolutely not. And I do like this game and like this matchup for the Bears coming off a week break. I feel like this has got the potential to be a trap game for Skyview. You know, Skyview, you have to look at what they basically rolled over everybody in the first half of region play. I think they won every game. It was an average by 14.5 points, almost 15 points a game is what they won each of the 5 region games in the first half. You take a week off and you kind of start getting out of that rhythm a little bit, and then you come to this place, a team that, you know, they handled the Bears fairly easily in the first game, but then you're going to come into in an environment that's, I will be honest, it's the toughest environment to play in Region 11 basketball. Having been to every school, this is the toughest place, I believe, to play. So I think this could be a trap game for Skyview, and the Bears need to take advantage of that.
So one key I've got tonight for the game is the Bears scoring. We've been talking about this for the last month with Bear River, is we have got to find ways to score more effectively and more efficiently. And I think the number one reason for that, Josh, is we've got to find ways to take the pressure off of our defense. Our defense has been good, but when you rely so heavily on it, there becomes points in the game where it becomes overwhelming, and I think we have lapses on the defensive end, like we saw in the Logan game a few games back, where the defense was great all game, and then all of a sudden we get to a stretch in the fourth quarter, and Logan scores 30 points in the fourth quarter, and we lose by 15. So scoring, for one, to take the pressure off the defense.
Oh, for sure, absolutely. I think you have to be able to put the ball in the hole and put the pressure on Skyview. For me, one of my big keys to the game is you have to get off to a fast start. I think you need to come out and you need to create an 8-0, 10-2 run right off the bat, get the crowd involved in this game, and make Skyview take a step back and go, oh, wait a minute, this isn't going to be a walkover game for us. We're going to be in a dogfight. So I think you have to figure out a way to have scoring. And one person I think we're kind of underrating is Bridger Barfus. He's actually 11th right now in region in scoring average. So huge benefit from him. He was only averaging about 8-9 points a game outside of region, and in region he's averaging almost 12. So, you know, he's not a guy we've talked a whole lot about, but I think you need to see him. We've started seeing him kind of in the starting lineup a little bit more. He's a guy that you need to kind of keep an eye on, as is Garrett Marble tonight.
All right, we're getting ready to do the national anthem, and then we'll have lineups and tip-off. So we're going to take a short break, and then we'll be back for starting lineups and tip time here on 104.9 The Ranch, your home for Bear River Bears basketball.
Yes Printing in Tremonton and Brigham City has high-speed color copiers for your use. Need something for work or church, or need to ship or receive UPS or FedEx? It's Yes Printing. You said it right. Yes Printing, 340 West Main in Tremonton or in Brigham City.
If you're a business owner, don't tackle your electrical problems yourself. Nobody knows more about electricity than Gem Electric. Gem Electric has the experience and knowledge to get you back up and running. Call Gem Electric service specialists today, 257-7113. Their expertise is shocking.
Your pipes are out of sight, out of mind, and could be out of date. We can fix it today.
Mike Nor Plumbing can change out your old pipes for new state-of-the-art pipes to keep your family healthy and safe. 257-0646. Online at MikeNorPlumbing.com.
Post Consumer Brand Cereals and their team members are involved in every aspect of the community, from the fair to the fall cereal sale to Cereal with Santa. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Advanced Integrated Systems in Tremonton is looking for passionate technicians to join the team. Work with your hands daily to create custom next-level smart home experiences for each client. To learn more about our career paths and rewarding benefits, visit AISAV.com.
Hey, Bear fans! Whether it's before or after the basketball game, make sure to stop into Kent's Market for your treats and drinks. Kent's Market has the freshest produce, fresh-cut meats, a deli and bakery department that can't be beat. That's Kent's Market, Tremonton.
At Cast-A-Lite, you'll choose from a huge selection of pavers and receive help from experts. You'll see just how easy it is to do it yourself. For brick, block, rock, paver, and tile, go where the pros go. Online at castalite.com.
Your wife said you were in quite the fender bender the other day.
Oh, I was.
I heard you smashed in your whole front end.
Yeah.
And you were driving this?
I know some guys.
You should know Bob's Body Shop. We'll make your car repair painless. We ensure full satisfaction. Bob's Body Shop.
Adams Wealth Advisory is a financial planning firm that is combined with an investment firm to provide the best possible outcomes for our clients.
I always believe if you're intentional with your financial plan, things are going to work out really well for you.
Visit AdamsWealthAdvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today.
Here we go, Bears fans. We are getting ready to tip things off for this very important matchup between the Bears and the Skyview Bobcats. As we've mentioned how good Skyview is, 15-2 overall, 5-0 in the first half of region play, whereas the Bears come in at 11-6 and 2 wins to 3 losses for the first half of region play. So they get the fight song playing here for the hometown Bears, and now we'll get ready for starting lineups, starting with the visiting Bobcats.
Starting for the Bobcats today, number 1, Tanner Davis.
Number 1 is Tanner Davis. We're familiar with what he can do from the first game, 15.5 points per game and 3.5 assists per game. Number 5 is Carter Davis, his brother, a senior at 6'5", 13.5 points for him per game. And number 23 is Seth Chambers. Number 40 is Logan Deal. He averages 15 points a game as well. And number 45 is Brooks Rigby, who played very well against the Bears in the first matchup earlier in region play. Tanner Davis, who played so well in the first game, is a 6'4 junior. Carter Davis, we mentioned, is a 6'5 senior. Seth Chambers is a senior. Hayden Howe, Logan Dill is a 6'6 senior. And Brooks Rigby is a 6'5 senior. Starting lineup for the hometown Bears. Number 1 is Kyver Jensen. He's been in there every night starting. Played great this year for the Bears. Going to need a big effort from him tonight. Number 3 is Owen Olson. He's been good as late as a ball handler for Bear River and keeping the turnovers down, facilitating. Number 12 is our lone senior, Denver Reese. We mentioned he had 5 assists and 4 rebounds to go along with 6 points in the last win at Green Canyon. The junior is number 21 tonight. Braden Ritter will be in the starting lineup. And the junior, number 24, Garrick Marble. Again, his average in points has come down just a little bit, but still averaging around 12.5 points per game. The lights are off. Student section getting energized. Skyview's taking the floor. Maybe we're going to play this one in the dark, Josh.
Maybe I should turn my microphone on.
Maybe you will be in the dark, too. All right, Logan Deal will jump it with Garrick Marble. The Bears will be in their home white uniforms trimmed in red, and Skyview in their blacks trimmed in baby blue lettering. The tip is up, and it's controlled by Skyview. They will be going left to right. They'll work it around the perimeter on the first possession. Tanner Davis handles, and Kyver's on him. He'll swing it over to Carter Davis. He shoots a lot of threes. The first one is up and rims in and out, and it's rebounded by Garrick Marble. Carter Davis will shoot almost 7 threes a game. He shoots it at 34%. We'll see if that plays into tonight's matchup. He hasn't found a shot that he doesn't like. Bears on the other end. Braden Ritter has it out on the left wing. Now he'll throw to Owen Olson, who will dribble back to the top of the key. He looks for an outlet, nothing doing. Now they'll come pressure him as he's picked up his dribble. Denver Reese way out on the right side, comes to retrieve. They throw a pass into Kyver, who's cutting to the basket. He loses control, swings it to Olson, down into Ritter, throws up the wild bank shot, and that won't go. Rebounded by Tanner Davis. Not the best opening possession for the Bears. Skyview has it to Deal. He'll throw a back cut to Tanner Davis, swing it around. Back up top, Carter Davis won't take the three this time, goes into the paint. Looks like he traveled. They won't call it. They'll throw it back up top to Rigby, I believe, who takes the three. That's missed. And on the rebound attempt, they're going to call a foul on the Bears. That's Garrick Marble. Josh, I wouldn't mind seeing the Bears be a little physical early, maybe run through a couple screens just to let Skyview know we're there.
Yeah, for sure. I think you have to be physical with this team. The other thing offensively, you can't operate 10 seconds less on the shot clock against the Skyview Bobcats.
Skyview has it up top to Rigby. He'll throw it around to Carter Davis. Traveled again, didn't call it. He'll drive down the right baseline, throw up the floating shot. That's missed. Rebounded there by Logan Deal. And he's fouled by Denver Reese on the backside as he went up for the layup attempt. Josh, Logan Deal really wasn't a factor in the first matchup. One, because he got into foul trouble. And two, they really didn't need him to be a factor.
No, but this kid can score. One of the quick things you're seeing right off the bat as Deal hits his first free throw is their ability to rebound the basketball. I mean, Bears have got to do a better job of figuring a way to box these guys out. Need Jace Roberts to go in there and push a guy all the way out the three-point line like he did last week.
Yeah. Second free throw is missed. Early 1-0 lead for Skyview. Ritter gets the rebound, hands it over to Kyver. He'll bring the left to right dribble to the front court. Now left wing Ritter, left corner to Olson. Looks into Garrick. He's being heavily guarded there by Rigby. The ball is knocked away from Owen, and he gets it back up to Denver Reese. He'll look to penetrate, gets all the way to the basket, lays it up and in. Beautifully done by Denver Reese. They're putting the pressure on the perimeter, and he was able to beat his man all the way to the basket. Good sign for Denver as he makes an early play here, gets the Bears the lead 2-1. Deal now has it baseline, throws it back up top to Tanner Davis. He'll look to penetrate, drives to the basket. He's met by two defenders, floats a shot up, and it's missed, but there's Rigby. Two Bears had to collapse on Davis, and Rigby sneaks in for the offensive rebound, and he's fouled on the shot. This will be the second trip to the free throw line early in this quarter. It's one thing you don't necessarily want, Josh, is them scoring with the clock stopped.
No, for sure, and that's the fourth offensive rebound already in this game for Skyview, so got to do a better job of boxing out. And Coach Shaw going to make a quick sub here, bring Bridger Barfus in, try to get him to box out a little bit.
Second free throw is good. That gives the Bobcats a 3-2 lead. They will now extend their defense, full court pressure on the Bears. A little 2-1-2 press, and they get the steal. Carter Davis, and he's right by the basket and is able to lay it up and in. 5-2 Skyview. Kyver now breaks pressure, throws it over to Olson. He'll fake left, go right, gets to the elbow, throws up the shot, it's missed. Strong rebound on the backside, Tanner Davis. He'll push to the left wing. They'll throw it into the block to Deal. He mishandles, turns baseline, throws it up over Marble and scores. 7-2 run early as the Bobcats find themselves up by 5. Kyver breaks pressure again, tries to throw it cross court to Olson. That's picked off by Tanner Davis. Throws it down to his brother Carter, floats one up from the foul line again, and that rattles around and in. 9-2 Skyview. Pressure on again. Kyver breaks it, and again the ball is mishandled. Trying to dribble through the whole press. Doesn't happen. Skyview gets all the way down on the other end with Davis, and he goes in for the layup, and they'll call Bridger Barfus on a foul as he missed the shot.
Pressure of Skyview just throwing the Bears for a loop right off the bat, and this is not the start you want for the Bears. You want to be 9 on the 9-2 run right here.
First free throw is good by Tanner Davis, and Bear River's going to call a timeout. The interesting thing here is the first 2 possessions, Josh, for the Bears, there wasn't any pressure as far as bringing the ball up the floor, but our offensive sets did not look comfortable. They looked out of sync. And then when Skyview decided, hey, well, let's see how you handle the pressure early, that even went further south.
Yeah, for sure. And this is where you're going to have to find some guys, step up and say, hey, look, we talked early in the season about toughness, and it's kind of been something that this Bears team has lacked over the last probably 5 games, I would say. So now is going to be a time where somebody's going to have to step up. You're going to have to take a deep breath, take care of the basketball, but you got to find a way to put the ball in the hole against this team.
Yeah, the pressure has been tough for Skyview. I mean, Carter Davis, he's long. He's 6'6", but his arms, it makes him look like he's a 7-footer. So if you think you're going to throw the ball around him or over him, it's not going to happen. For the Bears, it's just going to be a matter of being patient. Guys moving to the open spot. It's really like playing against a zone on this full court press. You've just got to flash to the open spots, turn face up, and find someone else in an open spot. So we'll see how they handle it coming out of the timeout.
For sure. The other thing is going to be, rebounding. I mean, we've allowed them four free throws. They made all 4 of them. You take that out, it's a 6-2 game. So got to be smarter with when you foul and how you foul.
All right, Tanner Davis at the line for the second free throw. That's up, and it's good. So 11-2 Skyview early. 4:50 to go in the first quarter. They will come out in the trap again. This time Kyver's patiently waiting. Now gets it to Barfus. He'll break all the way to the high post. Stops, hands back to Kyver. Bears will set up their offense. He cuts through. Garrett gives him the pass and floats it up off the glass and scores. Kyver Jensen, a little fadeaway layup from the right side. Gets the Bears out of their funk, 11-4 now. Tanner Davis crosses over. Kyver gets into the paint, floats one up. That's short. Ritter had him boxed out but didn't get his hands up for the rebound. It'll go out to Carter Davis, who will shoot the 3, and that's missed, but they call a foul on the Bears on the rebound again. This time it's Owen Olson. 5 fouls now called on Bear River, 0 on Skyview. Davis has it up top again. That's Carter Davis. He'll drive all the way to the basket, float it up with the right hand over Braden Ritter and score. Too easy. 13-4 now for Skyview. Bears break the pressure. Kyver gets it into the high post. Now he'll dribble out on the left wing. Back up to Bridger. He'll take the 3. Took way too long to decide to shoot it, and it's blocked. Then he goes back and steals it away from Rigby. He'll take another 3 from the left wing, and that's missed off the front rim. Logan Deal's off and running, hands it to Tanner Davis. He'll lay it up and in. Josh, this is getting away from us.
Really quickly.
15-6 Skyview. Now Kyver tries to penetrate again. He's to the high post. He's cut off. He does throw it into Gehrig. There's his first touch, and he floats it up and in. Good seal off there by Gehrig. He was literally a foot from the basket and was able to turn around and just lay it up with the left hand. Carter Davis on the other end drives baseline again. Now throws it out this time for a 3 on the left wing, and that's good. That's Seth Chambers who puts in the 3. 18-6 Skyview. Bears still in the backcourt trying to break pressure. Ritter tries to throw it over him again, and that's deflected over to Marble, and he kicks it off his foot. So again, I could tell where he was going to throw that pass 3 seconds before he threw it. Chambers will inbound for Skyview. Tanner Davis will handle. 3 minutes to go. Skyview 18, Bear River 6. Into Logan Deal. Oh, easy turnaround bucket underneath.
And you can't do that. I mean, you had 2 Bears defenders. He just basically moved out of the way. You have got to be able to seal that guy off at some point.
20-6 now for Skyview. Up top, Owen Olson. Bears a little shell-shocked here. He'll drive all the way, kick it baseline to Marble. He'll throw up the 10-foot jumper from the baseline, and that's good. So a good sign for Gehrig. He's made his first 2 shots. But it's got to be on the defensive end where we've struggled here. We've got to find a way to get some stops and get some rebounds. There's almost a turnover as it bounces off the foot of Chambers, but he gets it back, throws it over left wing to Carter Davis. He throws up a 3. That's an air ball. Terrible shot selection, but he'll shoot him. Kyver goes all the way down on the other end, tries to throw a bounce pass to Heath Brown. It's deflected, but Kyver gets it back. Now Olson has it left wing. He'll try and throw into Ritter. Carter Davis tries to come around for the steal, and they'll call him for the foul. First foul called on Skyview. couple of substitutions here for Skyview as Rigby and Chambers are going to come out of the game, and Cole Hilliard comes in along with Kendrick Terrell. Kyver will inbound under the basket for the Bears. He gets it to Gehrig on the left wing. He'll throw it into Ritter in the post. He's pushed out a little further than I think he'd like. He now makes his move to the middle. Turns to throw it out to Kyver Jensen and literally threw it right to the defender. I'm not sure if we're not seeing the guys are in the passing lanes, but we're luckily bailed out by a foul. Kendrick Terrell will get the foul, and Ritter's going to come out as Bridger Barfus quickly checks back in. Kyver will handle the inbound again. This time they go for the lob for Gehrig. It's not there, but he chases it down. They'll throw it right wing to Kyver. Gehrig will come to screen. Kyver, what doesn't use it, gets to the right elbow and throws a bank shot up and in. 20-10 Skyview as the Bears have come back just a little bit here on the offensive side. Carter Davis left wing again, another deep three. Bad shot again. And on the rebound, they're going to say it went up and hit the shot clock. That's the interesting thing, Josh, about Carter Davis is they were steamrolling us going to the basket, and he's kind of he'll shoot you back into the game.
Yeah, he's shot 4 threes already so far and missed all 4 of them. So shot 8 times. So
oh my goodness! And the Bears on the pressure again. They keep throwing it, trying to throw it through Carter Davis, and he steals it and lays it up and in. Pressure again from Skyview as Kyver now breaks it down the right side. He'll bounce pass to Bridger Barfus, back to Gehrig. He'll get to the high post again, throw up the jump shot, and it's good again. Gehrig Marble off to a great start here. He's got a lot of confidence on the shot. It's again, the turnovers here for Bear River that's killing us. Tanner Davis breaks into the paint. Looks like he traveled. Now he'll get it back to his brother. They'll swing it around the perimeter. Now Logan Deal has it. He'll throw it back to number 12, and Carter Davis breaks the paint again, flips it nicely over to Logan Deal. Left-hand layup is good. I think Carter Davis realized that his best game tonight is going to the basket.
Oh, yeah, for sure, absolutely.
We're going to take a timeout as the Bears call one.
Yo, go ahead.
And we'll be back on 104.9 The Ranch, your home for Bear River Bears basketball.
For almost 100 years, IFA has helped Intermountain farmers, ranchers, gardeners, and equine and western sports enthusiasts to grow the things they love. Stop by your local Tremonton IFA Country Store for everything you need, or find IFA on Facebook or at ifacountrystores.com.
Thinking about purchasing or refinancing a home? Academy Mortgage in Tremonton is your first choice home loan lender. We will provide a customized solution for you at competitive rates. No middleman, no hassle, and no surprises. Academy Mortgage, a name you can trust. Corporate NMLS 3113, Equal Housing Lender.
Central Milling, Guild.
Welcome back inside Memorial Gymnasium. It's all Bobcats early here, 24-12, as obviously giving up 24 points isn't going to cut it, Josh, but in the break, me and you talked about 3 times on the pressure defense, the Bears have literally thrown it straight into the hands of Carter Davis.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like, literally handed him the ball, and he turned around and laid it up. I mean, there's 6 points right there you take away. They've had multiple offensive rebounds that they've put back in. There's another 4 to 6 points. So you still should be in this game.
On the other end, the Bears break the pressure, throw it baseline to Owen Olson, and he floats up a nice shot, and that goes down. Back to a 10-point lead, 24-14. On the other end, Carter Davis throws it into Terrell, and he swings it out for a 3-point shot, and that's missed. But there's Carter Davis battling for the ball again. He tries to get it, but it'll go off of him and out of bounds. So the Bears will inbound in the backcourt. 31 seconds to go in the first quarter. They're down 10. Bridger will throw it into Kyver Jensen. Skyview decides to back out of the pressure on this trip. Kyver will go left-hand dribble, throws it into the post to Gehrig. Another bad pass, but luckily they reach around Logan Deal and fouls Gehrig. Logan Deal will foul if you can put some pressure on him.
They're going to get him out real quick.
As Brooks Rigby checks back in for Skyview. Kyver will handle the inbound again. He gets it into Gehrig. He's way out on the three-point line. Now they'll swing it around to Denver Reese. 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Now Kyver comes to get the ball from him, and he'll set up the offense. 13 seconds to go. He goes to the right side, dribbles at Barfus. He cuts through. Gehrig's looking to post up. He gets it elbow extended. Now back to Kyver. He'll drive hard. Baseline. He's cut off. He has to pull up for the jump shot, and he makes it. And Skyview inbounds, and the clock is expired, and the Bears go on a little run here to get this within single digits. It's 24 for Skyview, 16 for the Bears. We'll take a short break on 104.9 The Ranch, your home for Bear v. Bears basketball.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed. You may not have heard of us, but chances are you've used our product or have enjoyed artisan breads made from our organic flour products. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collingston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
Don't get caught without power to your home or business. This is Tyler with Golden Spike Electric. We offer Generac backup generators to keep your home or business warm, avoiding frozen pipes, loss of valuable food, or even a flooded basement. Contact Golden Spike Electric so you'll never be without power again. Golden Spike Electric and Generac.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
Start of the second quarter here as Bear River finds themselves down by 8 points. Actually, a 16-point quarter for the Bears is pretty good considering where they've been offensively for the season. But giving up 24 to Skyview is definitely not where we need to be. This is almost on pace for 100 points.
Yeah, for sure. And here's the thing. You shot 66% for the Bears. I mean, you made 8 field goals. Skyview made 9. The fact of the matter is you just handed them the ball underneath the basket way too many times. So if you can pick the defense up, you can get back in this game.
See if the Bears can limit turnovers as they start with the ball here in the second quarter. Bridger Barfus has it right wing, back up top to Marble, swing it around to Kyver on the left wing. He now gets it back to Garrick. He looks to make his move into the post, now throws it out to Denver Reese, took his eye off the ball, and the ball goes right through his hands and into the student section. Turnover. Focus, focus, focus. Bears have got to focus in tonight. This is a game where you cannot beat yourself. Skyview's too good. Skyview now dribble hands off on the perimeter 2 or 3 times here. Now Tanner Davis has the ball. He's out there with Brooks Rigby. Rigby now screens. Tanner Davis gets into the paint, throws back to Rigby. A simple screen and roll, and they throw back to Rigby on the screen, and he's fouled going up for the shot. Another trip to the free throw line for Skyview. At some point here, you have to start worrying about foul trouble for the Bears. As Rigby steps to the line, the first free throw is up, and that's good. And I remember in that first game, he was a big contributor for them. He hit a few big threes and was good going to the basket, and he's off to another great start here for Skyview. Second free throw is good. 10-point lead, 26-16. Skyview brings their pressure to half court this time as Owen Olson breaks it. But the pressure's getting to him. They've had a couple deflections here. Now he gets it over to Barfus. He fakes the 3. Gets into the elbow, looks for a cutter, nothing doing. Kyver has to come out to retrieve it. He does. He's guarded there by Tanner Davis. Kyver backs up, slows down, looks to reset. Now they switch. Kyver gets to the elbow, kicks it over to Bridger. He's got to shoot quick, but it's blocked. Boy, they're closing out on him quickly, Josh. He's twice now been blocked on 3-point attempts. The ball is off the Bears on the rebound attempt, and Skyview will inbound. They'll throw it over to 23, back inside to number 12. They'll swing it out to Rigby on the right wing. He drives, kicks it over to the other side. Now Tanner Davis has it. Oh, boy. Little tic-tac call there as they'll get Kyver Jensen on the reach-in. I believe that's 1-and-1.
Yeah, it's 7 fouls.
Definitely not what we want here with 6:28 to go in the half. Skyview will be on the free throw line the rest of the way. First free throw is up and good. 27-16. Tanner Davis' second free throw is up, and that's good. Extends the lead to 12 at 28-16. Kyver now comes front court for the Bears. Left-handed dribble, throws it over in the corner to Gehrig. Gehrig doesn't use the screen. He goes to the high post, back cut by Bridger all the way to the basket, and they call a blocking foul. And he'll shoot 2. That was close. Skyview wanted an offensive foul.
Team foul for the Bobcats.
First free throw from Bridger is up, and that's long, hard off the back rim. He's looked a little bit out of sync here, Josh.
Yeah, just a little bit. Hit this next free throw, see one go through the hole, and get you back on track. I will tell you this, Trent, this game's already got the shaping up to be one that's going to get a little bit wild towards the end of it.
Second free throw is good by Bridger. Cuts the lead to 9 at 28-17. 6:15 to go in the first half. The Skyview throws it back and forth above the three-point line. Now they break it and swing it back around top. Tanner Davis ends up with it, throws back door, and that's deflected. Finally, a turnover coming the other way as Bridger Barfus takes it away. Jace Roberts now has it. He'll throw it on the wing to Olson. He looks to make a move. He does. He goes baseline, backs it out. Now switches back to the left side, finds Garrick Marble, and now Kyver. Kyver gets all the way to the basket. Right-handed layup is short off the rim and rebounded by Logan Dill, and Skyview will come the other way. It's Carter Davis. Now back to Logan Dill. He'll set his feet for three. Doesn't shoot very many of those, but there's one that goes down. Hate to see stuff like that happen. I bet you he hasn't shot 23s all season. I looking it up earlier, but he knocks that one down. Extends the lead to 14 at 31-17. Now on the other end, Kyver lobs it into Garrick in the post. Goes up strong. Basket's good, and the foul. Boy, Garrick has played a great first half here. Been very aggressive, been taking the shots when they're open, and that time goes hard to the basket and gets the foul and the bucket.
Second personal foul. 15 foul for the Bobcats.
Boy, without Garrick here in the first half, this could be scary.
Yeah, Garrick 4 for 4 from the field. Already got 8 points in his game, so he's played exceptionally well.
Carter Davis is going to come out as they bring in Pietro Poesi. I'm sure I'm not saying that right, but that was my best effort.
Okay, you know, it's okay. Nobody says my last name right either, so.
No, they don't. Free throw is missed, but an offensive rebound by Olson. They'll throw it over to Jace Roberts. He goes strong left-handed dribble all the way to the basket. Layup. I don't know how that came out, but it did. Garrick fights for it, and Kyver grabs it. Another opportunity here for the Bears. Down 12, 31-19. We'll take him to the basket. Kyver's going to drive, kicks out to Garrick. The pass was at his feet. He grabs it. Jace Roberts now up top. He'll throw it over to Olson. Olson gets the screen, now gets into the paint. Nowhere to go, has to throw it back to Bridger. This time he sets his feet and fires the three, and it's good. You were right, Josh. You just needed to see that free throw go in, and he splashes home the next three.
Get a little confidence.
Bears extend their pressure a little bit here. It's broke by Skyview, and there's
there
a
we
travel.
go.
That's the new check-in. Pietro Poesi drives into the paint, not sure what to do after that, and he drags the pivot foot.
A little bit of pressure there by the Bears.
This is what you need, Josh. We talked about put some pressure on Skyview for once.
Yes, for sure. And what you're seeing is you hit a three, you get a turnover. Now the energy in this building starting to pick back up again.
Kyver throws it over to Owen Olson on the right wing. He looks inside to Ritter, who has checked back in. They do get it to him. He's way over on the baseline, moves back to the middle. They now double team him. He tries to shoot over the double team. Not the greatest decision, but there's Logan Dill. He will foul. Ritter's going to go to the free throw line. You'd like to see Braden on that, Josh, I think, recognize the double team and then just kick out of that.
Yeah, and to me, Ritter is better on the left block than he is on the right block because then he can go to the center of the key. Got Shaq out here shooting free throws.
That one falls just a little bit short. You know, Braden it's interesting. He's either shot it exceptionally well or he's about missed everything.
Yep.
So just a little tight on that one. Score halftime, Logan is leading Mountain Crest 25-23. As Braden puts the second free throw in. Back to an 8-point lead. It was extended to as many as 14. Bears trying to hang tough here. Skyview now breaks the pressure from the Bears. They'll throw it back door to Rigby, and he's got a layup again, and they foul him. This time he misses it. You just can't lose people 3 feet from the basket. 18th foul on the Bears, and Rigby will go to the line for 2. The first one is good. That's one thing he's done well tonight is he shoots the free throws.
Well, this team shoots free throws fantastic anyway. 10 for 10 so far in this game.
Yeah, that's why they're ahead.
Yeah.
Second free throw is also good.
I mean, there's your difference right there. 11 for 11 from the free throw line, and that's your difference in the game so far.
Roberts now breaks the pressure, gets to the front court, throws it over to Gehrig on the right wing. 3:54 to go in the first half. Ritter comes out to screen. Barfus goes to the right side, throws it in the corner to Gehrig. He now left-hand dribble back to the wing, up top Kiver. They're kind of in a 2-3 zone. They can't get the ball into Gehrig. It's deflected out top. Now there's 8 seconds. Bridger Barfus has to throw up a 3. Comes short off the rim, and a rebound from Logan. And it went off of Logan, but they're pointing the direction of Skyview. I'm confused.
How did that go off? There was nobody. There wasn't a Bear River player around. There wasn't a Bear River player within 4 steps of that guy.
I think I saw the official mouth. He didn't call a foul on the Bears, so he's giving the ball to Skyview, but you can't do that. You either call the foul or the ball went off of Skyview. Interesting call there. Skyview has it. They drive all the way to the baskets. That's number 14, Kendrick Terrell, and he makes the basket. Beautiful move. That makes it a 12-point game again, 35-23. Kiver now on the other end, throws it into Gehrig. Lots of contact on that one, no call. Now Kiver has it again. Gehrig comes out. Now they'll swing it over to Barfus. This zone's got the Bears all messed up. Kiver finds an opening, though, on the baseline, and he lays it up and in as it was whipped in by Bridger, and Kiver grabbed it and quickly scored. Have to find openings in a zone. Skyview on the other end. They get it over to number 3, who throws up a 3-point shot, and he buries it. That's POC. Some of the others, Josh, are starting to make some baskets for Skyview, and if that happens, I don't know what you do. Roberts left wing, throws it in the corner to Kiver. It's 38-25 Skyview. 2:20 to go in the half. This time Gehrig gets it in the high post. That shot's a little strong, but it's tapped out by Barfus. And Marble tries to throw it back into the post, and it's deflected out, and Skyview steals it. Tanner Davis drives baseline. He floats up a shot that's missed. Oh, it's got to be over the back.
I was going to say, that's got to be.
Rigby on the backside trying to go up and over gets the foul.
We got to be close to being in the.
Yeah, it's 8-6 now. So next one, I guess they're saying this is the 7th foul.
I was going to say, we got to be. No, it's the 7th. I was going to say, you got to have Braden Ritter back in there to shoot that. Coach Shaw trying to pull a quick one.
Here you go, Braden. Knock him in here. Front end of the 1-and-1 is rattled around and out. Rebounded by Skyview. That's Tanner Davis. Tanner Davis has been quiet, Josh, but it's been kind of a group effort from Skyview. They'll swing it around the perimeter. This time it's a catch-and-shoot 3 from Tanner Davis, and that's missed. Backside rebound, nicely done by Denver Reese on the block out. He'll throw it ahead to Jace Roberts, and Coach Shaw says, give me a timeout. Let's set something up. We got 1:45 to go in the first half. We'll take the break here on 104.9 The Ranch, your home for Bear River Bears basketball.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
This is Greg Madsen. A few years ago, my wife of 37 years, Sherry, passed away from cancer. Red Funeral Home was amazing when it came to taking care of my family's needs. If you're in that situation, contact Red Funeral Home. Let Joe and Josh Rudd serve your family in your time of need.
Welcome back. 1:45 to go in the second quarter, 38-25 for Skyview. Interesting score tonight. Green Canyon is beating Ridgeline at the half, I believe by 5, 36-31. Be a big win for Green Canyon if they can get that one. The Bears are going to inbound. Be nice to try and get this back in single digits by halftime. I feel like that would be a win.
For sure, absolutely.
Kiver has it at the top of the key. Swing it over to Jace Roberts. He throws it into the post to Gehrig. Boy, he had an easy layup if he catches that one, but they'll get a foul on him as Rigby was riding him on the backside. Back to the free throw line. There's been a plethora of fouls called in this game, no doubt. At least they've evened out just a little bit.
A lot of free throws. Probably more free throws than we've seen all year, and the Bears cannot hit a free throw.
Another missed front end on the 1-and-1, and Skyview's back coming the other way. It's Tanner Davis met by Kyver Jensen. Tanner tries to drive. Kyver's doing a great job in this game, staying in front. Drive by Terrell. He ball fakes, spins back to the base, to the middle, and misses the shot. Marble rebounds. Kyver's off and running, trying to put the pressure on him. He's met by 2 defenders. Now has to throw it back out. Boy, Skyview getting their hands on a lot of balls here. Denver Reese throws it underneath to Jace Roberts. He found the open spot, now kicks it back to Garrick. Wide open 10-foot jump shot is good. The Bears may have found something on the baseline there if they can get to that spot in the zone.
Get a stop right here.
11-point game, 38-27. It's Terrell. Now over to Tanner Davis, left wing. Heath Brown comes out to meet him. Kyver's in the post guarding Terrell. Now Davis drives on Brown. He has to spin back again. Now Rigby drives hard into Garrick. He's there to meet him, but Rigby puts it up and in. My goodness, Josh, he's having a game. 40-27 Skyview. Denver Reese. Kyver on the cut. Floats it up. Contact underneath. No call. Rebound. Skyview, and they're off and running again. Now Tanner tries to get all the way to the basket. He floats one up. Thank you very much. That's missed, and Kyver Jensen is down. He's hurt. I don't know what happened, but on that rebound attempt, I don't know if he came down on someone's ankle, but it looks like he twisted his ankle. There's 19.8 seconds to go in the half. Is Kyver still down on the ground at the free throw line in the backcourt? Now looks like he's going to hop up. Looks like he's walking on it well enough. That might be something, hopefully, that he can...
Get in the training room, put some ice on it for half, and then tape that thing up super tight, and you'll be ready to go in the second half.
I can't imagine a scenario where he doesn't play in the second half unless he's got some sort of damage there, but hopefully he's okay. The Bears will inbound under Skyview's basket. They'll have to come full court as Skyview brings pressure. Olsen has it. Throws it over to Roberts, quickly ahead to Denver Reese. They break the pressure. Cross-court pass is picked off and stolen by Rigby. Now swinging around the perimeter. Now Skyview's going to hold for the last shot. Unfortunate turn of events there as Tanner Davis now gets all the way to the basket, lays it up and in. It's blocked by Garrick Marble, and the Skyview team is screaming for a goaltend, and the refs say no. It was a clean block. Oh, please don't tell me they're going to talk about this and overturn this call.
You can't overturn that. If they overturn this call, I'm getting a technical if I'm on the Bears coaching staff right here.
That's ridiculous. One official says, I'm going to stand at half court and let these two decide if it's and they do say no basket. Thank you very much. We're going to take it to halftime. It's 44 Skyview, 27 for the Bears. Lots of work to do here. We'll take a short break and be back for your Academy Mortgage halftime show on 104.9 The Ranch, your home for Bears basketball.
With the Levitt Group of Northern Utah. So you're looking for new insurance for your car or your home. Where do you start? You could ask someone you can trust, like your local Utah Bear River Mutual independent agent. At the Levitt Group of Northern Utah, we treat you like a person, not just a policy. Call us today at 695-2300.
River Mutual. The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
Need some hot food so you're not rude, or a little something sweet to get you back on the street, or antacid to be placid, or an energy drink to help you think. Get to Riverside Corner Sinclair to fuel your vehicle and fuel you. Nobody leaves Riverside Corner hungry.
Yes Printing in Tremonton and Brigham City has high-speed color copiers for your use. Need something for work or church, or need to ship or receive UPS or FedEx? It's Yes Printing. You said it right. Yes Printing, 340 West Main in Tremonton or in Brigham City.
If you're a business owner, don't tackle your electrical problems yourself. Nobody knows more about electricity than Gem Electric. Gem Electric has the experience and knowledge to get you back up and running. Call Gem Electric service specialists today, 257-7113. Their expertise is shocking.
Your pipes are out of sight, out of mind, and could be out of date. We can fix it today.
Mike Knorr Plumbing can change out your old pipes for new state-of-the-art pipes to keep your family healthy and safe. 257-0646. Online at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
Post Consumer Brands Cereals and their team members are involved in every aspect of the community, from the fair to the fall cereal sale to Cereal with Santa. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Advanced Integrated Systems in Tremonton is looking for passionate technicians to join the team. Work with your hands daily to create custom next-level smart home experiences for each client. To learn more about our career paths and rewarding benefits, visit AISAV.com.
Hey Bear fans, whether it's before or after the basketball game, make sure to stop into Kent's Market for your treats and drinks. Kent's Market has the freshest produce, fresh cut meats, a deli and bakery department that can't be beat. That's Kent's Market, Tremonton.
At Cast-A-Lite, you'll choose from a huge selection of pavers and receive help from experts. You'll see just how easy it is to do it yourself. For brick, block, rock, paver, and tile, go where the pros go. Online at castalite.com.
Welcome back, Bears fans, as we are at the half. Today's halftime show is being presented by Academy Mortgage. First-time home buyer or veteran, there's nobody in this valley you should trust with your home financing more than Academy Mortgage in Tremont, and call Trudy, Chris, or Julie today. Again, thanks to Academy Mortgage for sponsoring tonight's halftime show. Josh, I don't know where to start here, but one of my keys that I didn't talk about before the game that I thought was going to be important is the turnover battle. Bear River turns it over on the season 15, just over 15 a game, and Skyview only turns it over 10.5. So I thought, well, if we could flip that a little bit and maybe we bring our turnovers down a little bit and maybe get some from Skyview, but that has been the total opposite here, as Skyview is definitely winning the turnover battle.
Yeah, for sure, and I think part of it goes to we're just playing a little too fast for our minds are playing too fast for what our bodies are doing right now is the problem. Now, I will say this, in the second quarter, you played a much better game. I mean, you were only outscored by 1 point. Skyview scored 12, you scored 11, so that is a lot better in the second quarter. But that first quarter, you just turned the ball over way too much. Like I say, I mean, at least 6 points, 3 different layups were handed to Skyview right underneath the basket. And then fouls, free throw line, that has been the other killer. Skyview is 11 for 11, and the Bears are 2 for 7. So if you make 5 more free throws, it's an 8-point game, and you're right back in this. So, but you're only down by 13 and a half. That I would say, personally, you didn't play very well in the first half, and you're only down by 13. So come out in the second half, you still got a chance in this game.
Yeah, we know about Skyview. We know they're a good team, but I just would like to see the Bears play with a little bit
urgency.
Some urgency. I mean, yes, Skyview's a good team, but Bear River is also a pretty dang good team as well. And I just feel like we haven't given them our best effort yet. And give credit to Skyview. They've put some defensive pressure on us, but I felt like a lot of teams have put defensive pressure on us this year, and we've handled it just fine. So maybe some of the nerves, and it's just...
Yeah, for me, it's almost like when you play, and I felt like every quarter we played against Skyview, and I would say the first half we played against Ridgeline, we've almost kind of played timid, like, oh, we think these guys are better than us, like we think they're better than us, we can't play with them type of a deal, when I think you can. I think we've talked a lot about it earlier in the year, we haven't talked a lot about it lately, but kind of mentioned a little bit tonight, but toughness. I think you've got to, in the locker room, say, hey, look, get physical with these guys. You guys can play with these guys. And I think if I'll say this, I think the team in Region 11 that will step up and be physical with Skyview and stand toe-to-toe with them and say we're not backing down has got a chance to beat Skyview, because I don't think a team yet in Region 11 has done that with them.
Well, and even here in the first half tonight, Josh, we've seen the way Skyview moves up and down the court on both ends, defensively and offensively. It's like there's no resistance. Now, again, give them some credit because they're a great team and they know where to be on the floor. They play the passing lanes very well, but at some point, someone's got to come out and hit them in the mouth and say, you know what, you're not coming in here and just going to run all over us. We're going to get in your passing lanes. We're going to do something. If we have to knock you down on a screen, you come to set a screen, we may run you over one time just to let you know that we're here and we can be physical too. And again, everything that Skyview does is just so free-flowing.
Yeah, and I think you have to do that. I I came into this game thinking there was two ways that you could beat Skyview. One was you tried to outscore them, which you're not going to outscore. You're not going to beat Skyview in a running match. The other way was you play a gutter ball basketball game where it's down and dirty and it's physical and it's, I don't want to call it nasty, but it is kind of a nasty game, an ugly game where, you know, it's like I say, physical, tough shots, things like that. And I think the Bears can win those type of, we've seen it multiple times.
Yeah.
But, you know, I just think you have to be able to find a way to keep Garrick Marble involved. He played a great first half. But defensively, kind of played a little bit of, it was hard to tell. It was like a zone man, really weird.
Kind of a matchup zone.
Yeah, I mean, I would prefer you go full man at this point with these guys. Go to maybe a little smaller lineup. Jace Roberts can rebound with most of these bigger guys. So maybe go to a little smaller lineup, and so you can, you know, be athletic and stay in front of them. But I think you got to do something to kind of eliminate them being able to drive to the lane and force them to shoot outside, because Skyview's not shooting great from outside.
No. This is the Academy Mortgage Halftime Show. First-time home buyer or veteran, there's nobody you should trust with your home financing more than Academy Mortgage in Tremont. Call Trudy, Chris, or Julie today. Some of our other great sponsors for tonight's game: Bob's Body Shop. Broken or chipped windshield driving you crazy? Bob's Body Shop will get you back on the road fast. 257-7825. Central Milling in Logan is an employee-owned and operated company. They are the farmer, the miller, and the baker all rolled into one. They're proud to help bring you this broadcast of the Bears. And Greer's Hardware. Got a home repair question or can't quite figure out a repair issue? Chances are Tom and his team can help. Call 257-7749. Josh, I thought one of the keys to the first half for Skyview anyway was their, I'll call them the others, were able to step up and play big roles. I mean, again, Brooks Rigby, I believe I got his first name right there. Brooks Rigby had a great first half. He was perfect from the free throw line, made a couple of big drives, hit a three. I'll say this, Pietro Poesi came in and made a couple of shots, a good drive to the basket. He hit a three. You don't kind of live with that?
Yeah, you're making other guys beat you. I mean, you look at Tanner Davis, who's probably one of the better players in the region. He's only 1 for 8 from the field, so you've done a great job of shutting him down. Carter Davis didn't take a shot in the second quarter, which is exactly what you want to do. You know, and you get a guy like Rigby, who only scored 3 points in the first matchup. He's already got 8 points. Chambers has hit a shot. He's already scored more points than he did in the first game. Pelosi didn't play in the first game, and he's already got a 3 tonight. So those are, I mean, you'll live with that. You'll live with forcing somebody else to beat you, because, I mean, right now you're kind of limiting that big three of Skyview, and they only scored 5 points in the second quarter, which is what you want them to do. You want to eliminate them. So I think you got to do that again, not only for the third quarter, but for the fourth quarter, you know, the whole rest of this ball game.
So we're ready to get things rolling here in the third quarter. The Bears will start down by 13, and Skyview's going to get the ball to start the second half. I almost wonder if this Poesi guy has been hurt, because on the stat sheet it only shows he's played 2 games, but if they're adding someone else to the mix, that's not good either.
Yeah, they're a very deep team.
Yes, they are. Tanner Davis will control the ball. He'll throw it over in the corner, and that's swung around and deflected there by Denver Reese and out of bounds. Good job playing the passing lanes on that one. Same starting 5 out there for Skyview. The Davis brothers with Seth Chambers, Logan Deal, and Brooks Rigby. Same 5 for the Bears as well. They'll throw it into the post to Deal. Ritter's there. He's just got to go straight up with his hands, and instead he decided to reach over the top. And first possession for Skyview, back to the free throw line. Logan Deal will go to the free throw line. He made a 3-pointer there in the first half, had a couple of back buckets down low.
Had 10 points in the first half.
First free throw is good. That extends Skyview's lead to 14. Second free throw is up, and that's good. I believe this is the largest lead of the game for Skyview, 42-27. They'll come out in their full court pressure. They'll swing it over to Kyver Jensen. Now front court gets it to Garrick Marble. Now up top to Olson. Olson will drive on Davis. Back cut by Kyver. On the backside, it's blocked by Carter Davis, but grabbed by Kyver. He'll throw it back to Marble. Now over to Denver Reese. He'll fake a three, drive to the basket, float one up high in the air. That's a little too long, and backside rebound was Brooks Rigby. Skyview quickly down to the other end. Tanner Davis back to Chambers, over to Rigby, swing it over to Carter Davis, fakes the three, drives baseline, spins back to the middle, goes underneath Denver Reese and floats it up and in. Full court pressure again here by Skyview. Now they'll throw it up to Garrick Marble. 44-27, 17-point lead. Now Ritter right wing over in the corner to Denver Reese. Into the post to Ritter. Go middle if you're going to go now. He does move on Deal. Now swings back baseline, puts the shot up and too short on the layup. Rebound by Logan Deal. Tanner Davis front court. He gets a screen from Logan Deal. He's on the right wing, looks inside to Deal. Now swing it over to Chambers. Back around to Tanner Davis. Denver Reese gives him some room, but he does drive all the way into the post and floats it up and scores. 19-point lead for Skyview as they've come out with an early 6-0 run here to start the third quarter. They'll throw it ahead to Kyver Jensen. He's going to run strong to the basket, and Logan
there
Deal.
was, wow. He grabbed him. Okay.
Logan Dill was under the basket waiting for Kyver. They're going to call him for the offensive foul. And Skyview inbounds, and they're coming back the other way. 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Bears in a dangerous position now. It was already going to be tough to come back in this game against a very good Skyview team. Now that's become made almost impossible. Deal into the post, makes two moves, and then shoots it up over Garrick Marble and scores again. Boy, Skyview has come out firing, and Coach Shaw's going to take a timeout. 48 Skyview, 27 for our Bears. Full timeout, and we're going to take it on 104.9 The Ranch, your home for Bears basketball.
Your wife said you were in quite the fender bender the other day.
Oh, I was.
I heard you smashed in your whole front end.
Yeah.
And you were driving this?
I know some guys.
You should know Bob's Body Shop. We'll make your car repair painless. We ensure full satisfaction. Bob's Body Shop.
Adams Wealth Advisory is a financial planning firm that is combined with an investment firm to provide the best possible outcomes for our clients.
I always believe if you're intentional with your financial plan, things are going to work out really well for you.
Visit AdamsWealthAdvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today.
Welcome back. We're in the third quarter, and Skyview has come out blitzing Bear over here. They've gone on an 8-0 run to start the quarter, and they've extended their lead to 21 points. So frustration is starting to build up here for Bear as they, again, haven't been able to get the ball in the basket yet, and Skyview is being able, has seemed like they've scored on every possession.
Yeah, they're three out of 4 possessions plus 2 free throws. So the one possession they didn't hit a bucket on, they shot 2 free throws and got points out of it. So scored on every possession they've had so far in this third quarter.
Olson will inbound to Kyver. Let's see if the Bears can still put some fight in here, get some buckets, play with a little more confidence. Skyview now is playing a full man-to-man defense. They get it into Garrick, high post. Kyver cuts around, gets the ball, throws up the shot, and that's missed. Brooks Rigby on the rebound. He'll throw it ahead to Tanner Davis. In the corner to Chambers. They'll swing it back to Davis. Cross court to Carter Davis. He fakes the three. Drives in and cut off by Olson. Throw it back around to his brother, and they'll reset. Now inside to Logan Deal. He faces the basket. Ritter's there. Ritter bumps him. Gets baseline. Kicks it out to Tanner Davis for 3, and it's good. They are perfect still in this quarter. 51-27 Skyview. Garrick Marble on the right wing. He now hands, no, he doesn't hand to Kyver. He'll throw it up top to Owen Olson. He'll swing it over to Denver Reese. Trying to get it into the post, but now Skyview's dropped into another 2-3 zone here. You got to beat this with shooting, and the Bears have not. I can't even remember the last time we got a wide open look. Here's one from Owen Olson, and it's too slow, and it's blocked by Rigby. On the rebound, though, Garrick Marble puts it back up and in. Just way too slow getting our shots up from the perimeter. It's like we're taking our time and really trying to make them, and Skyview's recovery defense is great. They'll swing it around to Chambers. Skyview does. They'll swing it around the perimeter now over to the right side. Tanner Davis gives to his brother Carter. They'll throw it back door to Chambers. He's there. He's got it. Goes up over Denver Reese. A wild layup, and that's missed. The first miss of the quarter for Skyview, and Denver Reese gets the ball and is fouled on the rebound. 51-29 Skyview, 4:03 to go in the third quarter. We might be witnessing something here with Skyview that they're on pace for probably their highest scoring game of the season, which is not a good sign for the Bears. They're a better defensive team than that. Let's see if we can flip the switch here. Roberts is checked in for Berever. He looks to penetrate. He does. Gets all the way to the basket. He had Gehrig, but didn't pass it to him, and then Skyview collapsed on Jason. They'll call a foul. That's Chambers.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Berever will inbound under their own basket. Barfus will throw in. Gets it into Gehrig on the right wing. He's actually in the right corner. Now he'll drive back to the middle of the floor, pull up over Logan Deal. The shot is just short, and it's rebounded by Tanner Davis. They'll throw it over right wing to Chambers, back to Logan Dill in the high post. Lob into Brooks Rigby, and there's Kyver to strip it away. But after the strip, the Bears literally stood there and watched him get the ball back, and then they reached in to foul him on the putback, and he scores. It's kind of the way it's gone. We're almost like we're watching Skyview play tonight, that we're just mesmerized by them, so we're going to watch them play a little bit. Rigby completes the three-point play. 54-29 Skyview. Kyver gets the ball, runs it through the pressure, pulls it back out, and now Owen Olsen throws it to Carter Davis. That's deflected but grabbed by Roberts. Now Bridger Barfus on the right wing. Throws it into Marble. He's out in the corner. Kyver cuts through, goes up for the shot. And Logan Dill is right in his face to block it. Rebound by Chambers. Tanner Davis now to Brooks Rigby underneath the deal. That's deflected by Gehrig Marble and taken away. They'll get it ahead to Olsen, now to Jace Roberts, who's hammered by Gehrig Marble. It forces him to travel. That sums it up, Josh.
Yep, that play summed it right up.
We finally get a turnover, and we come down the other end.
Fast break, and we run into each other.
Kyver's going to come out of the game here as Heath Brown checks in. 54-29, 2:54 to go in the third quarter. Oh, there's a little battle between Olsen and Carter Davis on the wing. A little bumping, a little grabbing, and then Deal gives a little shove to Gehrig. We might get a little physical here. And Marble does get physical, takes it away from Deal on the post. Marble back the other way, has to put the ball on the floor. It's deflected out of bounds, and they'll say it's Berever ball.
So 2 steals, 2 fast breaks, and we turn the ball over both times.
Luckily, this time it goes off Skyview, but it felt like a turnover. Bridger Barfus will inbound. He'll throw it to Gehrig Marble. That's almost taken away, but Owen Olsen gets it back, throws it over in the corner to Bridger Barfus. He throws it into Brown. Carter Davis comes to double. Now he backs out, throws it up to Owen Olsen again. Boy, everything is just a struggle here for Berever. Skyview just jumps in passing lanes, and honestly, we've kind of made it easier for them by telegraphing a few of our passes to them. Now the Bears are down to 8 seconds on the shot clock. Marble comes to screen. Olsen's got nowhere to go, throws it back to Barfus. He's got to throw up a wild three, fading away. Almost goes in, tapped up by Gehrig Marble. That's missed. Heath Brown ends up with the rebound, and they're going to say they reached in and fouled him on the rebound. 2:03 to go in the third quarter, and the Bears have 2 points. Kyver checks back in for Owen Olsen. Bridger Barfus is going to inbound. Nothing doing, man. 5-second call. Skyview will get the ball on the turnover. He'll inbound to his brother, Tanner Davis, and he'll walk it to the front court. If I'm Berever right here, I'm getting into a full court press. I don't care if they beat me every time on it, but I'm doing something. We are just dead in the water right here. Tanner Davis throws it on the left wing. Now into Logan Deal. He'll go strong up into the chest of Heath Brown. Misses the layup, but Heath Brown rebounds. And Bridger Barfus brings it to the front court. He'll throw it over to Kyver. Looks for Gehrig in the post, and Deal just pushes him right out of the way. They do get Deal for the foul. I think we've almost seen the opposite thing in this half, Josh, as Skyview's come out and said, I don't care if we're up by 20, we're going to still push you around.
Exactly, and honestly, really to me, the only person for the Bears that's willing to battle back with him has been Gehrig Marble tonight. I mean, he's been more physical tonight than I've seen him all year, so, but outside of that, nobody else has really been physical with this Skyview team.
Jace Roberts throws it into Gehrig Marble. That was a bad pass as they tried to lob it to him. It's taken away. Oh, beautiful Euro step there by number 14, Kendrick Terrell. And he scores. 56-29. Roberts on the other end. Marble sets the screen. Roberts unable to do anything with it. Now throws it over to Bridger Barfus on the right wing. He's got Carter Davis on him, who has, it seems like, 9 steals in this game. They got a foul in the post again on Rigby, again battling with Gehrig Marble. Gehrig Marble is absolutely gassed. Like you say, Josh, he's really the only player for Bear River who's upped his physicality here. Trying to provide a spark. Barfus will inbound. Brown comes to set the screen for Marble. He'll have to throw it way out to Marble. It's picked off by Brooks Rigby, and he jumped so high to steal it. When he came down, he lost his footing, and he gets called for the travel.
But just an ill-advised pass there. I mean,
it was going to be that or a 5-second call. We just cannot even get open on the inbounds pass. Roberts right wing, up top to Bridger Barfus. Over to Heath Brown. They look inside to Gehrig again. Nothing doing. Up top to Kyber. Over to Bridger Barfus. Catch and shoot 3 again. And Carter Davis is flying out for the closeout, and they're going to get him for landing in his, what do they call that? Does he come down in the landing zone?
In his space.
But, I mean, you saw Bridger Barfus rushed that shot because he knew if he didn't, it was going to be blocked. First of 3 for Bridger Barfus is short, and the free throw woes continue for Bear River. Second free throw is up, and that's good. The third point of the quarter for Bear River, 55 seconds to go. Third free throw is up and good. It's another game here, Josh, where the crowd really has just not been able to provide any sort of help.
Right, exactly. You haven't been got a big crowd here tonight, and they haven't been able to get involved in this game.
Kendrick Terrell, again, he's made some beautiful drives. He gets into the paint again. This time he gets Kyver off his feet, but they're going to call number 12, Cole Hilliard, for the travel under the basket.
How old is that Terrell kid? He's a senior?
Yeah.
I'm surprised he's not in the starting lineup. That kid can play. He's really athletic.
I don't remember much from him in the first matchup, but boy, tonight.
I do. He was the one that got a technical.
Oh. He's made 1 Euro step
Maybe
tonight.
that's why he's not in the starting lineup.
But, yeah, he's played fantastic. His athletic ability is there. Bears on the other end now. Kyver's in the right corner. He's guarded by Terrell. Gets it into Ritter, who's double teamed. He has to throw it out to Roberts, swing it around to Barfus. Fakes the pass, now takes the 3, and it's good. It's a way to clear you a little bit of space. Make a pass fake. We haven't seen too many of those tonight. Barfus knocks down the 3, and the Bears are now down by 22. Terrell again all the way to the basket. Long athleticism, just kind of floats all the way in there, and he's fouled on the way up. He'll get 2 shots. You know, I didn't think Skyview played their best game against us the first time around. Well, they're playing a pretty darn good one tonight. First free throw is good by Kendrick Terrell. I don't know where I'm getting Perkins from. Thought they had a Perkins. Maybe that was some different team we played. Second free throw is up and good. Half-court heave from Kyver Jensen as the third quarter comes to an end. Skyview is dominating, and they're in total control of this one, up by 24 points. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back on 104.9 The Ranch, your home for Bear River Bears basketball.
For almost 100 years, IFA has helped Intermountain farmers, ranchers, gardeners, and equine and western sports enthusiasts to grow the things they love. Stop by your local Tremonton IFA Country Store for everything you need, or find IFA on Facebook or at ifacountrystores.com.
Thinking about purchasing or refinancing a home? Academy Mortgage in Tremonton is your first choice home loan lender. We will provide a customized solution for you at competitive rates. No middleman, no hassle, and no surprises. Academy Mortgage, a name you can trust. Corporate NMLS 3113, Equal Housing Lender.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed. You may not have heard of us, but chances are you've used our product or have enjoyed artisan breads made from our organic flour products. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collingston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
Don't get caught without power to your home or business. This is Tyler with Golden Spike Electric. We offer Generac backup generators to keep your home or business warm, avoiding frozen pipes, loss of valuable food, or even a flooded basement. Contact Golden Spike Electric so you'll never be without power again. Golden Spike Electric and Generac.
Start of the fourth quarter as the Bears are down 24 points. 8 minutes to go in this one. Let's see if the Bears can somehow find some rhythm, a little bit of momentum going into the next game. Again, as well as Skyview's played, never say never, but we're about there in this one. Kiver brings it to the front court as the Bears will start with the ball here in the fourth quarter. He gets to the right elbow, now throws it under to Ritter, who lets it go through, and Denver Reese grabs it. Ritter now has it on the left block, makes his move back to the middle, throws it over to Denver Reese, catch and shoot three, looks good, a little short. Rebound, Carter Davis. He'll throw it down court to Terrell, who lobs back to number 12, who goes up for a lazy layup, and Kiver Jensen swats it out of bounds on the rejection. That's Cole Hilliard. He seems like the one player in tonight's game that has had a little bit of a struggle, but that's it. Skyview now throws it on the inbound. It's grabbed by Kendrick Terrell, and it's knocked away by Ritter and stolen by Kiver Jensen. He'll go down the right side, throw back to Denver Reese. He'll take one dribble and catch and shoot three is good. 37-58, Skyview leads. Number 22, Will Schumann, a 6'3 senior, is checked in for Skyview. It's the first time we've seen him. Carter Davis now throws up a three on the right side. Hadn't shot the ball for a while, wanted to get one up. And Bearver will come the other way. Now Bridger Barfus will take a catch and shoot three. That's short off the rim. Strong backside rebound. Carter Davis throws it down to Terrell. And Skyview's going to take a timeout. I don't know that their coach was too excited about how they've come out to start the fourth quarter, but when you have a 21-point lead, you can afford to have a lapse for 1 minute. We're going to take a short break on 104.9 The Ranch, your home for Bearver Bears basketball.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
This is Greg Madsen. A few years ago, my wife of 37 years, Sherry, passed away from cancer. Red Funeral Home was amazing when it came to taking care of my family's needs. If you're in that situation, contact Red Funeral Home. Let Joe and Josh Rudd serve your family in your time of need.
With the Levitt Group of Northern Utah. So you're looking for new insurance for your car or your home. Where do you start? You could ask someone you can trust, like your local Utah Bear River Mutual independent agent. At the Levitt Group of Northern Utah, we treat you like a person, not just a policy. Call us today at 695-2300.
River Mutual.
7 minutes to go in this game as the Bears find themselves down by 21 points, 58-37. Kendrick Terrell will inbound, throws it back to Tanner Davis. That's deflected now by Kiver Jensen. It goes over to Carter Davis. He'll hand back to his brother. He'll try and take Kiver off the dribble. Kiver bodies him up. Barfus comes over to double team. Now they'll kick it over in the corner. Cole Hilliard, who I said was struggling, Josh, knocks down the three. It's all going Skyview's way in this one, 61-37. On the other end, we got a foul on Skyview. Bearver will inbound. They'll throw it into Denver Reese. He looks for a cutter, throws it up top to Bridger Barfus. Now into the high post to Marble. He'll hand back to Bridger. He's cut off, throws it up top to Kiver. Kiver.
Marble gotta get it to Marble quicker than that.
And now they front Marble and have him on the backside. And they force it into Gehrig. He grabs it, really has nothing he can do, but has to go down to the floor, and they say no foul, but a travel. Gehrig's working hard.
Yeah, but the problem is you got to get it to Gehrig way before that. He had Hilliard on him, had the mismatch. You've got to get it to him a lot quicker than that.
Deflection by Kyver Jensen on the other end. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Skyview's ball. 61-37. Back to a 24-point lead for the Bobcats. They'll get it to Dill on the backdoor lob to Terrell. Oh my goodness, they were setting that up for a backdoor jam, and the Bears had to back into him on the lob to get the foul, so he's unable to complete the basket, but he'll shoot two.
You know what? I like that foul, though, by Gehrig Marble. I do. Don't let him dunk it. Not at this point. Keep him outside.
First free throw is good. Boy, the more I look at Skyview's team here with what they're getting tonight from Rigby and Terrell with the Davis brothers and Logan Deal, they are a force to be reckoned with, that's for sure. Second free throw is good. Bear River brings the ball the other way. Marble cuts through again. He's got him posted up, goes to the middle, shoots up and over, and the shot's a little hard, goes off the back iron, battled around and grabbed by Skyview. Tanner Davis handles. He hands back to Chambers. He'll kick it up to Logan Deal. He'll take another set shot three, and this one is an air ball to the right side of the basket.
That's why he's only shot like 20 of those all season long. He made the first one and looked really pretty. That one did not.
I was starting to wonder. Kyver on the other end breaks the pressure. Denver Reese floats up the layup, and it's missed. Rebound Skyview. They're out and running the other way. Chambers goes all the way to the baseline. He has to stop, throws it back out to Tanner Davis, fakes the three. He traveled, no call. They'll throw it over to Carter Davis. He'll drive baseline. Up top, Brooks Rigby, set shot three, short. Rebound, Bridger Barfus. Run the wing to Marble. He'll kick it over to Kyver. He'll take a catch and shoot three from the corner. That's missed. Gehrig battling inside, grabs the rebound, but just rushed the shot a little bit. He misses the layup. Knocked out of bounds by Kyver Jensen from Carter Davis, and it'll be Skyview's ball coming the other way. Oh, what are we doing here? Okay, they got the ball in. They're going. The horn sounded, but we're still going to play on. Here we go. Tanner Davis, right wing. Throws it cross court to Chambers. Chambers gets a screen from Rigby. Chambers fakes the three, gets it back to Rigby, goes up over Olsen. It's missed. Tapped around by Denver Reese, and then Gehrig Marble throws it off the leg of Chambers. Great hustle play there again from Gehrig. Giving it everything he's got tonight in a game where you're down by 26 points. The coaching staff's got to like that.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Kyver on the other end now for Bear River. Throw it over to Olsen. He fakes right, drives left. He's cut off, and the ball's deflected, and Brooks Rigby takes it away. He'll hand it over to Tanner Davis. Down the left side, Carter Davis fakes the three. Tanner Davis fakes the three. Now they throw it into Deal. He's got Denver Reese on him. Turns easily back to the middle of the basket and shoots it up and over and scores. Boy, Logan Deal has definitely been a factor in this game. Kyver the other way, all the way to the basket. He'll float up a shot and score. One of the few easy baskets Kyver's been able to get in this game. 65-39, 4 minutes to go in the game. Logan Deal double teamed underneath. Was able to throw right out of the double team. Catch and shoot three from Tanner Davis is good. Just that situation there, Josh. You got a guy pinned on the baseline and he's able to throw over you for a wide open set shot three. They find a way to get the easy basket. Denver Reese, right wing, drives baseline. He's now double teamed. Now throws back to Olsen, who catches it from 5 feet, floats it up, misses it. Denver Reese hustles for the rebound, throws it up and in, off the glass, scores, and he will go to the free throw line. Makes the score 68-41 for Skyview, as Gehrig Marble's going to come out of this game. Well-deserved rest, as he's really battled here in the second half for the Bears. Good sign moving forward, though, as Gehrig can play with this kind of intensity and fire, as Denver Reese makes the free throw. And Kendrick Terrell and number 12, Cole Hilliard, are going to check in, and Logan Deal and Tanner Davis are going to come out of the game. swing it over to Carter Davis. He penetrates into the lane, kicks it out to Terrell. He fakes right, goes left. Hands back to Chambers. Fadeaway jump shot from 10 feet is good. 70-42, Skyview. Denver Reese on the other end throws it over to Owen Olson. He'll fake to the middle, go back to the right side. Carter Davis is on him. They'll throw it over to Jace Roberts. Bridger Barfus cuts through. Roberts gets to the high post. Looks for a cutter, nothing doing. Now he does get a cutter in Denver Reese. It's deflected by Terrell. Denver Reese gets it back, misses it on the backside. Heath Brown gets it and goes up, and he's fouled. I will say this about Skyview's defense. It has sure sped up the Bears and with everything they're trying to do. It seems like the pass, the guy that's cutting it, getting the pass, just instantly thinks he's got to get it. Just they've sped us up so much.
Yeah, for sure. And it's, their ability to read passing lanes. It's how long and lanky they are. They got a bunch of guys that got long arms. But it also goes to their level of tenacity on the defensive end. They attack everything from the very beginning.
Heath Brown makes the first and misses the second, and rebounded by Terrell. Terrell on the other end gets it to Chambers. He fakes a three, drives baseline on Jace Roberts. Gets back to the middle, and that's taken away by Jace on the deflection. Grabbed by Heath Brown. 2:42 to go in the game. They'll throw it into Ritter in the post. He turns, faces up, gets Brooks Rigby in the air, and goes up nicely to the middle and floats it up and in. Good head fake there from Ritter on the bucket. 70-45. Rigby on the other end for Skyview. Hands back to Terrell. He fakes the drive, throws in the corner, and catch and shoot three by Cole Hilliard. He's come out of that slump, Josh. He's now buried 2 straight threes.
Straight threes, and I'm pretty sure the ball drags the ground when he shoots. That's odd.
It starts low.
It does.
Well, there hasn't been anyone within 15 feet of him when
That's
he shot
true.
it, so he's had some time. We're going to take a short break. There's a couple minutes to go in this one. The Bears find themselves down 73-45 on 104.9 The Ranch, your home for Bears basketball.
The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
Just a 30-second timeout, so we'll bring it back here, and we'll get you going for the final 2:18 as the Bears find themselves down by 28 points. Brody Miller's checked in for Bariver, along with Dax, not Dax, that's his brother, Mason Sorensen. They'll throw it up to Brown. He'll look to penetrate. Nothing doing. Hands back to Sorensen. Sorensen left-handed dribble, gets it in the post to Ritter. Holds the ball high, looks to make a move. He does to the middle, back baseline, left-handed layup, up nicely and in. Good move by Braden Ritter. As Skyview looks like they've cleared their bench as well, as Terrell is out there now with Cole Hilliard. And number 22, which is Will Schumann. He'll hand to Terrell. They'll swing it across. Now they'll swing it around the perimeter up top. Number 3. That's Pietro Poesi. He misses the shot. Bears get the rebound, and on the fast break, they throw it away. And that's grabbed and put up and in easily by number 13, Parker Christensen, another senior. We'll say this is a very experienced Skyview team. They've got a lot of seniors and a lot of seniors that don't play. Jace Roberts goes baseline for the Bears, all the way to the basket, lays it up and in. 75-49 as we're in garbage time here with 1 minute and 8 seconds to go. Both teams have put in numerous subs. Kendrick Terrell still out there for Skyview. He's been impressive tonight. He throws it out to number 13. They'll swing it around the perimeter again. Hilliard has it now, throws it into number 22, Schumann. It's a little too tall for him to handle. Goes out of bounds, and the Bears will bring it back with 54 seconds to go in the game. As now the Bears and Bobcats make a few more substitutions. They're going to get everybody in the game here. Cash Avery comes in, as well as Tyden Jones. This looks like the lineup that was out there for the JV game, because it was. Tyden Jones goes baseline. Fakes, throws up top to Cash Avery. 40 seconds to go in the game. He gets a screen from Brown. Mishandles it, now gets it back. Nowhere to go. Both guys back cutting. Now we get an outlet from Sorensen. Corner to Brody Miller. Fake left, go right. Now hand back to Avery. Catch and shoot 3. That's short off the rim. And rebounded by number 4, Jace Favero, a junior. Skyview looks like they'll dribble the clock out here with 16 seconds to go, and the Bears are going to find themselves on a 26-point lopsided win for Skyview, 75-49. So the last few seconds dribble off the clock, and that'll be it. Skyview's going to stay undefeated in region play, and they look mighty impressive in this one. A big 26-point victory for them. They go to 6-0 in region. The Bears will drop to 2-4. And we're going to take a break here and bring it back for the Gem Electric postgame show. Rest easy with Gem Electric. John Miller is a licensed and insured, professionally trained electrician. Call 257-7113. You're listening to Bear Bears basketball on 104.9 The Ranch.
The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
Need some hot food so you're not rude, or a little something sweet to get you back on the street, or antacid to be placid, or an energy drink to help you think. Get to Riverside Corner Sinclair to fuel your vehicle and fuel you. Nobody leaves Riverside Corner hungry.
Yes Printing in Tremonton and Brigham City has high-speed color copiers for your use. Need something for work or church, or need to ship or receive UPS or FedEx? It's Yes Printing. You said it right. Yes Printing, 340 West Main in Tremonton or in Brigham City.
If you're a business owner, don't tackle your electrical problems yourself. Nobody knows more about electricity than Gem Electric. Gem Electric has the experience and knowledge to get you back up and running. Call Gem Electric service specialists today, 257-7113. Their expertise is shocking.
Your pipes are out of sight, out of mind, and could be out of date. We can fix it today.
Mike Knorr Plumbing can change out your old pipes for new state-of-the-art pipes to keep your family healthy and safe. 257-0646. Online at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
Post Consumer Brand Cereals and their team members are involved in every aspect of the community, from the fair to the fall cereal sale to Cereal with Santa. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Advanced Integrated Systems in Tremonton is looking for passionate technicians to join the team. Work with your hands daily to create custom next-level smart home experiences for each client. To learn more about our career paths and rewarding benefits, visit AISAV.com.
Welcome back, Bears fans, to the Gem Electric postgame show. As tonight our Bears fall big time to the highly touted Skyview Bobcats, 75-49. Not the result we were hoping for in this big first game to the second half of region play, as the Bears got the Bobcats back here on their home floor. But again, kind of the same old story, unable to really put any pressure on Skyview. You'd like to come out and get a little better start, put the ball in the basket, and see how they respond. But as it turns out, Skyview's able to play a more free-flowing game, which gives you confidence on the defensive end, and as a result, they ended up being really ball hawks tonight and just looking to jump into every passing lane. They ended up with a bunch of turnovers off of Bears passes, and just everything was a struggle for Bearver tonight. It was their defense really sped the Bears up, caused them to do some things we're not accustomed to doing. There were a few bright spots, which we'll get into here in just a minute. But we appreciate Gem Electric for sponsoring our postgame show. Rest easy with Gem Electric. John Miller is a licensed and insured, professionally trained electrician. Call 257-7113. Some of the other scores from region play tonight as Logan picks up the win over Mountain Crest, 60-55. And get this, Ridgeline comes back big time on Green Canyon. They beat Green Canyon 73-58 after Green Canyon was up by 5 at halftime. So Ridgeline's going to be coming in here on Tuesday with a nice win in their pocket, a big comeback win over Green Canyon. They'll be coming in here with a lot of confidence. That's going to be one of those games that the Bears are going to have to be ready to play. They really need to reestablish some dominance here on their home court, and we'll hope that they're ready for the challenge on Tuesday against Ridgeline. Josh, let's look to the stat sheet. It's probably not pretty, but who do we have for leading scorers tonight for both teams?
Give me just a second. I'm working on it. You're talking too fast for me.
So while Josh is getting the stats finalized, let's just go over the start, the next game. Let me get it pulled up here and make sure I have the date right. I know it's on Tuesday. Not Tuesday anymore. We're on a Wednesday, Friday rotation here. So the next game will be February 8th on Wednesday against Ridgeline here at home, 7 o'clock. We'll try and be on the air 15 minutes before tip time, depending on when the JV game ends. So,
okay.
What do we got, Josh?
Where do you want to start?
Leading scores.
Leading
for both
scores.
teams.
All right. Well, you know, Skyview, basically everybody. That might be the polite way to put it. No, your leading scorer is Deal. I thought he played an exceptional game for Skyview. Ends up with 16. But you end up with 4 guys in double digits for Skyview. Deal goes 16. Davis goes 14. Tanner Davis goes 14. Carter Davis goes 10. And Rigby, who only scored 3 points in the first matchup, scores 11. But then you get 8 points from Terrell. You get 6 points from Hilliard. You get 3 points from Pelosi. You get 5 points from Chambers. So, I mean, just a ton of depth there. And for the Bears, you know, Garrick Marble and Kyver Jensen, 12 and 10 points for each of them, respectively. So what's interesting is, you know, you look at overall stats from this game. Skyview ends up shooting 47% from the field. Bear River ends up shooting 37% from the field. But here's the big discrepancy. Skyview went 18 for 18 from the free throw line. The Bears went 6 for 13. That's a huge difference. That's a huge swing. I mean, they went into halftime shoot 11 for 11. I mean, when you have a team, when you put a team on a line and you know they're going to make a free throw, you're just giving away free points at that point. So that is a big key to this game for me, is that a team basically had 18 free points out there and you end up losing by 21. So that kind of tells you where you lost this game to me.
One of the highlights for the Bears in tonight's game was the reemergence of Garrick Marble as far as his physicality. I thought in this game, I mean, I hate to say this, but these guys are just high school kids. It's easy in a game like this to maybe get down and say, hey, let's just pack it in. Mm-hmm. But Garrick didn't do that tonight. He showed his physicality, showed his toughness. He understood the moment, and he wanted to let Skyview know he was going to play to the buzzer, and I applaud Garrick for that. He worked really hard in the post. There was a couple of times I thought he had more than a right to be frustrated that he didn't get the ball.
Yeah, for sure.
More than a right to be frustrated he didn't get a call. He played through it and stayed tough, stayed physical, and I love that going forward for the Bears. We'll look forward to see how Garrick responds against Ridgeline on Wednesday night. Unfortunately for the Bears in this game, I've been saying it all year, I think the Bears are a decent three-point shooting team, but we've got to find a way to get some more attempts, and that didn't happen tonight. We had, I think, 4 three-pointers blocked in this game, and the ones that we did get up, I mean, we had a few guys make a couple, but again, just no rhythm offensively from the three-point line, and when we're unable to get the ball into the post to Garrick and score, boy, that just doesn't leave you a whole lot of options other than you try and take your guy one-on-one to the basket and hope something good happens.
Right, and a team like Skyview that's so long and athletic, you can't take them one-on-one. I mean, you have to be equally long and athletic to be able to do that, and unfortunately, this is Bear River. We don't grow tall kids here.
Yeah, we don't have long and athletic.
You can't do that, and then like you say, I think what Skyview did defensively, being able to close out on the three-point line, being able to get into passing lanes, being so disruptive with their length. You know, the Bears go 4 for 17 from the three-point line tonight. That's only shooting 23%, so that is a struggle for the Bears. Whereas Skyview went 35% from the three-point line.
That's what they shoot on the year, and if you can shoot your percentage, you're in a good spot.
Yeah, so tough one tonight. It's a tough one to kind of swallow for the Bears. You obviously wanted to come out of this with a win and really kind of set the second half of region up for yourself. And then, this one obviously doesn't end the way that you want it to. But you got a quick turnaround. You got to regroup, because come Wednesday you've got a team in Ridgeline that's coming in obviously off of a big win, a big turnaround win for them. And you're going to have to show up to play against those guys, or you're going to fall again and end up being 0-2 on the second half of region play.
Yeah, and I feel like for the Bears, especially where you get them here. You want to rebound from this tough loss, obviously, but I would put that in the category as a kind of a must-win game for the Bears. You definitely don't want to start the second half again 0-2 and then have two of the next 3 to end the region on the road. We got to go play at Mountain Crest, which was a tough win here. We got to go play at Logan when they dominated us in the fourth quarter here at home and beat us. And then we'll finish up with Green Canyon at home. But you lose that Ridgeline game and you're potentially staring an 0-4 start to the second half of your region schedule. And to me, that almost destroys your confidence going into the tournament.
Oh, for sure. And what's more important to this is every game that you're playing now is having huge impact on what the RPI, which is going to be the final standings for how the tournament is going to be set up. Every game that you play has an effect on that. Right now, the Bears are sitting 6th.
Which means if it was started today, they would host a home game against Mountain Crest.
Right, they would host the home game against Mountain Crest is what they would do. But the problem is if you fall out of that, then you have to you fall out of the top 8, you have to travel to somebody else. And to give you an idea,
that could be down south.
That could be down south. That could be St. George. In fact, it would be St. George is where it would be. And to give you an idea of how important each one of these games is, Layton Christian Academy was the 4th ranked team in the RPI going into last week. They lost 2 games. They dropped all the way to 7th in the RPI. So every one of these games is extremely important. I'll be honest, I've said it before, and you know it, I hate the term must-win games, but the game against Ridgeline will be a vital game. It very well could be the game that determines whether or not the Bears stay in the top 8 in the RPI or fall out of that and have to travel to St. George for that opening round game.
Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, everyone's getting into the tournament regardless, but you would hate to see what's been such a great season for the Bears. I know region's been difficult and tough, but we're in a good region. But you'd hate to see them fall to the point where they're going to have to go on the road and play that first game on the road. I think this is a team that's good enough that they should be in the tournament at Utah State when we get there, and I think they should be able to win some games there. So all is not lost. We'll see what happens on Wednesday night against Ridgeline. We'll see if the Bears can bounce back and pick up a much-needed win. And I think we've got Coach Shaw coming up here. If he is, we'll just take a quick break, and we'll be back for Coach Shaw on the Gem Electric post-game show.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Advanced Integrated Systems in Tremonton is looking for passionate technicians to join the team. Work with your hands daily to create custom next-level smart home experiences for each client. To learn more about our career paths and rewarding benefits, visit AISAV.com.
Hey Bear fans, whether it's before or after the basketball game, make sure to stop into Kent's Market for your treats and drinks. Kent's Market has the freshest produce, fresh cut meats, a deli and bakery department that can't be beat. That's Kent's Market, Tremonton.
At Cast-A-Lite, you'll choose from...
Welcome back to the Gem Electric postgame show. Coach Shaw is going to join us now up here. Get the mics going. Coach, tough one tonight with Skyview coming in here. Obviously, we'd hoped it would be a little better game, a little more competitive, getting them back here on the home court. But the two things that kind of stood out to me and Josh as we were talking